Hey guys, Casey Nolan here with Mindseed TV. So today I'll be reviewing the Bluedio T Plus. This is the third generation. They're called the Turbines. They're really good. They kick a lot of ass. When people think of really good headphones, usually the first thing that they typically think of is like Dr. Dre Beats, Soul Republic. You know, I mean, these are the headphones that are costing up in the $200 price range, $300. There's a lot of Sony headphones that are $300, $400, but this is under $100. And it has really, really good quality. I've always been into music. I've been a producer, I've been a recording artist, I've been a video gamer, I've used Turtle Beaches, I've used lots of different gaming headphones, producing headphones. I have experience when it comes to headphones, and there's a lot of things that you need to look at. How comfortable are they? How long can you wear them before your head starts to hurt, your ears start to hurt? How much do they cost? How loud do they get? How much bass is involved? There's a lot of things we're gonna look at, and I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys through the whole process with me today and helping you decide whether this is something you might wanna get for yourself or not. So I'm gonna go through the unboxing, I'll tell you some of the features, we'll go through it all together, and I'm gonna give you guys a sound test the best that I can. I mean, it's kinda hard giving a sound test with headphones unless you come up with something really cool and inventive and creative to show people how much you care about giving them a fun review. I mean, I don't do stuff like that. I have an invention, and it's going to be a new member of Mindseed TV. It is going to be an active member of my channel, and I can't wait to show you guys. Let's go. So here's the box that it comes in. I really like the way that it looks on the outside. Shows you right there on the front, your Turbine T Plus 3rd generation Bluedio. Amazing life. I see what you did there. Bluetooth mixed with audio. Bluedio. Very smart. 3D sound effect, 57mm drivers, Bluetooth 4.1, adaptive. Okay, you could fold them up, take them where you want, line in, line out, hi-fi sound. And let's just check out the headphones. So it slides right on out of the box there. And then you got this nice texturized, I like this box. This box is very clean. Has the flap here. You open it on up. And then you have a plastic protector there. Slide that out. And there's your headphones. Got some really, really nice looking headphones inside this box. I'm gonna take this out. So you basically have a user manual. Actually, you know, this user manual is nice itself. Normally you don't get a little booklet with a nice hard paper on the outside. And then you have your Bluedio stereo headset accessories. Small box. I like the little side boxes. Let's see what we have in here. That's really nice. They give you a carrying bag, and these are like a velvet material. Black, really nice. Slide your headphones right in there. Close it up, and you can carry your headphones around in this pouch if you like. And then also in the box we have cables. You guys really want me to open up this bag? It's the same cables that's in every single. All right, fine. You have your USB cable, micro USB on one end, and this is what you're actually going to charge your headphones with. Then you have a 3.5mm jack. You could plug this into the headphones at any time you want. Let's say the headphone batteries are dead and you still want to use the headphones to listen to music. You could plug this in, and you don't need the headphones to have the power on to use them as a pair of headphones, which is nice because sometimes you don't want to wait for something to charge up. So this comes in handy. And then for the moment of truth. These are nice. I'm not gonna lie. They fold down. It has a little bit of a strange shape to it here. It has this outward curve. And if you look, let's see if I get it in the light there. There's an L on that side, and there's an R on that side to let you know that this is the right, this is the left. I want to show you guys the padding here. This padding is really nice. It's soft. It has that memory foam. I mean, God, it feels good just to touch. And when you put this on your ears, it feels amazing. You got nice padding up here. Feels good. And then this little bracket here, this kind of 90-degree angle, They actually hold these tightly on your head. Not too tightly that it's uncomfortable, but tightly enough so that you can feel that memory foam push down on your ears when you put these on. This is really, really nice. This is where you're going to power it on. Power on. Okay. And when it's connected to a Bluetooth device, it will be. Yep, it just connected. Okay, this is going to be your up volume when you hold this. This is your down volume when you hold that. You can play, you can pause music with this button here. And if you have an iPhone, if you actually hold it for a couple seconds, I've heard Siri ask me what she could help me with, and that's kind of cool because these headphones do have a microphone on them. And it's actually like a little hidden compartment where you could find the microphone. This is where the charging port is, right in there. Charging port right there. And you can see the little microphone right there. It's just a little dot. That's where your microphone is going to be at. And then on this side, you have your 3.5 millimeter jack. Okay, and then right on the top of this thing, you got Turbine. I mean, look at these. These are a very nice pair of headphones. Top quality. I like them. They fold up nice. You know, very convenient to bring with you. You got that carrying bag that they give you, which is sweet. Something else that I saw on these that's really cool. They like having these little hidden compartments. Can you see that picture right there? Can you see that on the inside? That's where your micro SD card would go. And that is cool because, you know, if you don't want to hook this up to your phone and you don't feel like having it paired up or something all the time, if you have a micro SD card, there's a slot here. And you could slide your micro SD card right down in that slot. And the headphones will just read music straight off of that. So you could walk around, have wireless headphones without it being hooked up to anything, and you can play music straight off the micro SD card. If you have MP3s on there, that's really cool. Now, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and give you guys a sound test so you can see what these sound like. And I'm going to explain to you what I did. So I was thinking very hard, how can I make something different? I like inventing and I like creating, and I came up with the idea, well, what if I had a head and the head had ear canals, hollow from one end to the other. It would have to be connected so that music can travel freely from the left and right side all the way to the middle without being disturbed. You know, it would have to be airtight. Then I would need to put a microphone in there, and I would need the microphone to be in there also airtight. So I drew up the little drawing, I came up with the idea. I found the mannequin head for really cheap, and I went ahead and did the necessary drilling. I put holes in it. You could see the light from one side to the other, and I put a microphone through the back of the head, and of course I had to go ahead and give it some life. I mean, it looked so bland. So now, without further ado, let's jump into the sound test. The first time ever, and I am excited to try this out. If you're listening to this and you have a pair of headphones, this is when I would advise you to put the headphones on to give you the most submersive feeling I can give you possible. So it's actually, this thing is like a telepathic alien that's ready to psychedelically let you hear music through its ears, through your ears, back and forth. I'm going to put the headphones on its ears is going to give your ears sound, and let's see what happens here. I'm excited. Can you hear me? I am your creator. Let's do it. have it, guys. That was the review and the sound test of the Bluedio T3. These things kick ass. I mean, they're really good. They're only $80. That's not a lot of money for a pair of headphones with this quality. Even the look, even the style's nice, although it has, you know, that little L shape there on the side. It doesn't matter. I mean, these are so nice to wear in the house. They're nice to wear if you're gaming, if you're playing video games. You can wear them on the computer. You know, they're Bluetooth, so you can basically connect them to anything you want. They sound great. They have a deep bass. I would give this a very high rating, and it's only $80. I would rather spend $80 any day than go and spend $200, $250, $300 for a pair of headphones that's going to give you the same exact quality as these, except it has a brand name on it, and that's what sells the headphones. So I hope this helped you guys in making your decision today. My name's Casey Nolan. If it did help you, please hit that like button down below. And if you thought today's video was cool, wait until you see what I got to review next time. So until next time, peace.